This is my beautiful Winchester 1886 and 3856 cartridge. It is really gorgeous, original condition. Has not been messed with, nothing is repaired or broken. Has beautiful patina. This is one of the top firearms that are collected right now in this crazy world, I guess, and it's been like that for quite a few years. The Colt, of course, pistol, and now the old Winchester rifles. They were just really built well. I mean, unbelievable. If you have an old Winchester or an old Colt, they're just gorgeous firearms. But the cost factor of owning one of these, I mean, they're up there in price, so you gotta have a few extra bucks to get one, you know. But as you can see, you load the cartridge in here, and I believe it takes 7+1, or if I remember, might have been 8+1. I think it was 8+1. They're pretty big cartridges. They're sort of like the 4570 with a 3856. You could use the 4570 casing to reload, because these 3856 cartridges are extremely hard to find that are either loaded for original or reloaded, and they're pretty costly. But if you get some 4570 cases, you can actually bring the top rim down with a die set and load your own, because it's very similar, and then just use your 3856 bullet, whatever you want, a weighted bullet you want to use, and how many grains of powder. This one was made around 1891 from the serial number. I did look that up online. So from 1886 to 1891, it's really not bad. I mean, it's a very early model. Like I said, it's in beautiful condition. They did come out with a 3856 cartridge in 1887, and it wasn't really a demanding cartridge because everybody liked the 4570 then when that came out, and this didn't stay on the market. The 3856 Winchester probably stayed on, I think, for about 15 years after 1886. So I believe it was around either 1900 or 1901 this was discontinued, the 3856, and then they went to the 4570, which is a lot of people love because it's still available, the 4570. You know, like I said, to try to get these 3856 cartridges, it's really hard. You know, like I said, unless you get somebody to reload 4570s or whatever. But you're still going to spend a good $80 to $150 for 20 rounds, at least. I know online on some of the gun sites, they want $200 to $300 for some 1950s or 60s that are Remingtons that were made 20 rounds, if you could get them. Everything's great. The mechanical condition in this rifle is fantastic. Locks up tight. It's just a wonderful rifle. The wood, no cracks. Everything's perfect, almost. Forearm, great. Octagon barrel, of course, is fantastic. Sometimes the barrel lock here with the tube, the magazine tube, sometimes people have rigged something up there. I don't know what would happen to these, but you would see some solder or something. But this one has never been fooled with. It has the original sight, the Winchester sight. A lot of times they had the beaded lineman sight on here. Let me try to focus in a little more. That has never been tampered with. As far as the roll marks is concerned, let me turn it around. Oh. I know people are going to yell at me for banging this thing on the table, but you know what? It's aluminum. Not going to scratch too much. So there's the roll mark, as you can see, for the Winchester roll mark. New Haven, Connecticut, of course. And then we'll go down here to where the caliber is. There's your original sight right there, as you can see. That's all original. Some of these have been replaced. If you look, some of the ones that are on sale, have been replaced on the elevator ramp, and this one is original. I don't know if you can see it, 3856 WCF. Okay, Winchester center fire, of course, is a WCF, and that's what it would say right here. I don't know if you can see it with this damn sunlight in my way now. I can't even see the camera. So there's the top where you load your, you can either do single shot or you're going to load in here on the side ramp. Okay, and then of course here's the octagon. Try to show the octagon again, how nice that is. It's really pretty, but how beautiful this firearm is and gorgeous the way it shoots and locks up. It is very, very heavy, so you're looking at 9 to 10 pounds on this particular rifle, and then that's without it loaded. So you can imagine loading 8 rounds in here at 9.5 pounds or so. You know, bring you up to 2.5, 2 pounds more or so, you know what I'm saying? So, screws are really nice. Not boogered up, whatever you call it. You can see that. How nice they are. Done a lot of messing around with this rifle. Let me just go on this side here, and I know it's going to fall, but okay. So here we go here. As you can see, the side of this receiver. Screws are very, very nice, not all boogered up. Now, only one thing that I found with this rifle, and I'll show it to you. It's just a little tiny piece of wood in the back of the stock here, see? Where the tang is. Just a little tiny piece missing. You can actually fill that up. A lot of people don't like to. They like to leave it original. But it wouldn't hurt to put a nice dark piece of filler in there. Try to do a nice, easy job. Don't go too out of control with it. Just to make it look solid. And if this was ever sold or anything, then you would have to point that out, that that was repaired right there. But it has nothing to do with any mechanical interference or anything like that. It's still a solid stock. Beautiful walnut. Nice lever action. Here's the side of this forearm. As you can see, really, really beautiful shape. Okay. We'll go down to the barrel again here and the magazine tube. Super, super nice condition. Oh, there we go. It's a little bit better focused, you know. So we'll turn it over, and you can see the underside. Try to get it in the shade here. Okay. Now, of course, the serial numbers will be back here on the lower tang. And it is in the 67,000 range, 67XXX. So, and then when I looked it up, it was definitely in the 1891. Actually, I'm sorry, it was either 1891, between 1891 and 1892. And again, it's one of the earlier models. Of course, it has some dimples right here, a couple little dimples, and not too many. Gives it character, you know. I mean, for how old, 130, 140-year-old rifle, it's still in excellent shape. And again, it's not even boogered up or messed up or anything like that, you know. Let me go over here and just show you the screw here. See how nice that is? They're beautiful. Of course, your butt plate. All nice shape. Screw, still nice shape. Doesn't look like it was taken apart at all, or if that at all. I mean, or too many times where they used the wrong screwdrivers. And then here on the back of the tang, of course, now that screw right there looks a little bit, see, just a little bit boogered up a little bit. Not bad. I've seen them a lot worse. So you can see the model 1886. Okay. And of course the hammer, it's in super good shape. I mean, look at that. Unbelievable, huh? So it's really, see if I get, hold on. There we go. See how nice that is? Can you hear that? That spring is just like, it's like a It's like a Remington 4570, man. It is super, super tight. Super heavy duty spring. Gorgeous. You don't even want to clean it or anything. Just leave it the way it is, you know. So, and then let me put that back like that. There we go. Sorry about my finger. A little hard. A little hard doing it. So there you go. Just wanted to show you my Winchester model 1886. Let me see if I could, hold on. Let me see if I could get this down. This thing's kind of heavy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how these guys carried this thing for a long time. Some beautiful, beautiful shape. I mean, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? There's your open bolt that comes out. I mean, look at that. Doesn't even look like it's been used that much, you know. I mean, you could tell if it was used a lot. I've seen some that were really super worn. That would look like they used it as a tool. As you can see that little chip now. Okay, not bad. It's really not bad at all. You know, you could do it yourself and do a decent job. I mean, do a decent job. Or you could have a professional guy do that and try to get it to match the wood. They'll take some of the walnut off of a piece of walnut and shred it up in like little powder and then mix it up into some type of epoxy resin or glue or something and kind of stain it, and then it would like 80 to 90% match. It'd be very, very hard with a naked eye to see it. I mean, on your average people, let's put it that way. So here's your rear sight. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Beautiful Winchester 1886. Close this up for you. Not even a wiggle. I mean, look at this. No wiggle. No wiggle on this lever at all. It's unbelievable how nice it is. Let me put that forward. Now I'm going to try this one more time for you so you hear it. Alright, get it focused. Watch this. Just listen. Isn't that neat? Really nice. Alright, us guys, we get excited. I'm sure girls do too when they see old quality, kind of rare Winchesters or Colts. My wife doesn't, but I do. I get very, very excited. And I just enjoy just to even own one and to even just make a video of it. I enjoy it, you know, it's gorgeous. And I'm sure other people out there just, you know, they get so excited to see something like this. The 50 or the 3856 is a rare rifle to get, but it's not a popular caliber, like I said, because of the unavailability of the ammo. They discontinued that ammo, so, and it is hard to get, like I said, the ammo, but you know, it's out there. This is something you don't shoot every day, you know, at the rifle range and go through 100 rounds. So if you can invest in $300, $400, $500 worth of ammo, or you could still buy the 3856 brass casing off of a couple of the sites on the internet, and I think they're even primed. So, and then all you have to do with those, of course, is just get the die and then tap your bullet or your black powder in, but if you want to use 70 grain or whatever, and set it in, and you know, if you know how to do that. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.